remember that Terrence, he freelanced for Raw TV,
Hmm.
and one of the things that was mentioned in one of the papers was that Raw, they had kind of sort of a allegedly, they kind of sort of had a laddie culture, kind of sort of a broy type thing, for lack of a better term, that apparently they were not exactly welcoming to outsiders. Now, of course, in the same article, Raw TV, they denied this, but I can't help but think about what you just said now about the treatment
Yeah.
of. Do you have any insight on that, or anything that you've read or
Yeah.
even come across that?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I've kept up with the story over the years, because, and I think, I speak, maybe I shouldn't speak on behalf of everyone, but I think it's fair to say that many of his friends and family would likely feel that they're left with wanting answers, right? There's still a lot that seems to be missing. Um, and the story has been woven in such different ways throughout different media platforms with, tidbits of a detail here and tidbits of a detail here. But what I think seems to come across a lot is, that there was just not a lot of, closeness among the team that he was with. And what recall, a lot from the sources I've read, is that there may have been staff or members on the team who noticed that maybe Terrence wasn't being himself. Um, and what that seems to tell me is, I was thinking about what would Terrence do, if he saw anyone, within the class not feeling well. And he was just such a kind person, as I've mentioned so many times, and I can't stress that enough, that he would absolutely come to you and see what he could do to cheer you up or to commiserate, or to just make sure that you're feeling understood. And so I just feel like there was a lack of care, of genuine care for him in the way that they handled that. I mean, I don't think I read anything about anyone asking if he was all right, or if they could maybe get his family to come over to help out. I mean, there just seemed to be not a very human approach to the way that it was dealt with. I mean, it just seems like a very cold response. And that's what I can't wrap my mind around, because knowing Terrence, you just, like I said, you immediately become friendly with him. And um, he is just such a great guy that if something was off and somebody noticed it, I mean, it would be an immediate, something that you immediately notice and that you would naturally want to help him with, because he was just amazing.